number one show at late night, nothing but illustrious guests. Miro, who do we have in the building tonight?
Yo, we got illustrious songstress, artist, songwriter, entertainer of the year, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Our opinion, number one show late night. Saweetie in the house, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make some motherfucking noise, yeah.
Saweetie in the building. Saweetie, how's it going today?
It's going good. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
Chilling,
You know
just chatting it up, talking to you. You know, you're kind of hot out here in the streets right now.
Oh,
Oh, you out here resonating. Your songs are getting a lot of play. Very TikTok friendly. And, you got Tap In.
Tap in. MLB, I see gang nigga tap in.
We are old hip-hop heads. So did you get any, hate from old hip-hop heads for sampling their illustrious? Because you know how people get about their songs. They're like, yo, you cannot sample this. This is a disgrace. You're disrespecting the elders of rap. Did you get any of that from it? Or were you just like, I don't care. I'm doing me?
What's crazy is the older heads show me love. It's like the young people who be like, oh my gosh, here she go with another sample, etc.
Right.
But sampling is my specialty. Hip hop is built on samples. So when they come for me, I'm just like, y'all just picking on me. So it's whatever. Too Short loved it. A lot of old heads loved it. So it's whatever. I love it. So I'm happy it's taking off the way it's taking off.
Word. Sampling is a part of hip hop, y'all. You would have said that to DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start breakdancing in my shit. Yo, but you are very connected. Well, first of all, let me back it up. You started doing covers. What made you say, yo, I'm gonna start doing my own shit? Like, I'm tired of doing covers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start writing my own stuff.
Honestly, what's crazy about that is I was doing covers because it was just a social media thing to do. But it just so happens that my covers were getting picked up or being played at radio were the songs that were the most streamed. So it's I can't help what the people like. So yes, people, some people feel a way about sampling, but people love it. So
right. Listen, they're bops. They ring off. You can't get mad at that.
That's all that matters. At the end of the day, if it's a bop, it's a bop, it's a bop. You got a lot of your family tree is all over the place. Your grandfather played for the Niners. Gab Union is a cousin. Over here, over there. Like, how does that play into you get into the business? Did they help you, or were you like you like, yo, no, I'm good. I got this.
They were all kind of upset at me because they heard my type and was like, we didn't know you was doing music. What you doing over there?
Oh, wow.
But for me, I have so much pride. I believe in, being self-made and trying to figure things out on my own. So I appreciated that, they reached out and was like, we see what you're doing. Our friends keep talking about you. We see you. And if you need our help, please let us know. So I appreciate the support. But for me, I've always been self-motivated. So instead of asking for help, I just wanted to see if I could do it on my own.
Facts. And you part of this new wave of women in rap. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel to be part of that wave? Like you, Flo Milli, Rico Nasty, everybody got their own style, their own flavor, and y'all all doing your own thing and being successful.
I'm super grateful to be alive in this point in time in history because I definitely feel like it's a golden age for women hip hop because we've never seen so many dope women who's out there with diversity, with looks, with skin tones, with flavors, with delivery. So it's I think it's important because there's so many different types of women in the world. So it's instead of there just being one or two, there's multiple so that women can identify and, turn up, we get inspired, talk a little. So I'm just excited for me and my peers because we are literally creating history in real time.
That's right. So when we getting Pretty Bitch music?
Y'all will get Pretty Bitch music real soon.
Real soon? Has COVID affected its release or anything? Or are you still able to just do your thing?
I would say COVID has actually, and being in quarantine has helped me get back to my creative roots. I'm mood boards all day. I've actually redid a lot of the project due to COVID because I'm just sitting here. I'm going to the studio more, so it's I'm switching out songs every day.
If something hits you in the middle of out of nowhere, you just sitting there eating lunch, having a sandwich, boom, you got a hook in your head. Is there somewhere in your crib you could go? And
I feel my best bars come from me. I have to be multitasking, so working out, cleaning up. I like listening to beats while I'm doing something because it gets my mind going. I don't know what that's called. I'm pretty sure that there's like a term for it, but it's like
Right.
I'm doing something, and then that's when it helps me write and it helps stimulate my brain.
So I have to ask this question because my sister's a nurse, and one of her nurse friends was like, "Make sure to bring up that you're half Filipino."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she said to rep the Filipino gang. What was it like? What was it like growing up biracial?
Well, I'm triracial because
Triracial, excuse me.
she Chinese, Filipino, so it's like Asian and then black. But honestly, like it was difficult because it's like the cultures are night and day. My mom, excuse me, was an immigrant, so it's like her values are very traditional, like Filipino, like they're like night and day from like my African American side. So, but it helped me. It was difficult because it's two different type of cultures, but the respect was in both families. They both have morals and values, but it taught me and it helped me learn at a young age that no two groups are the same people, but you got to respect what's going on.
That's very insightful. So listen, I'm gonna be honest here. I am a hater. When I see people enjoying themselves and having fun, I like to say mean things and not enjoy it. Usually when I see celebrity couples, I'll be sitting there like, nah, I don't like them. I don't like, fuck them. But yeah, listen, you and Quavo, it's a touching moment.
You know what I'm saying?
When y'all see y'all together, there's real energy there. Like
if Tumblr was still if Tumblr was still popping like that, there would be so many like
goals,
yeah, memes.
I'm still popping though. I just revamped mine the other day, so make sure you go check that out.
Okay, sure to check that out. But
what's that like though? Guys, having such a public, you know what I mean? Because it's y'all both very famous. You know what I'm saying? Like and young.
Well, I mean, it does get a little, nerve-wracking sometimes because I feel like when we go out, like everyone watches every single move. Like, ain't no more paparazzi. Everybody the paparazzi because it's social media.
Right.
So it's like I always feel like I have to like be mindful of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. That sounds stressful as hell. Like that does not sound.
You
fun.
might sneeze at dinner and then it's like, boom, somebody take a picture. They arguing. They got beef.
Yeah.
See, she about to snuff him because she got her hand over her mouth. You see, she mad.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they spin their whole little story out of you sneezing at dinner.
Right. But me and him, like, we're both hella private. But because we go out together, it ain't no secret no more, obviously. But I enjoy him. We inspire one another. And we both working on our album. So y'all can look forward to that new Migos and that new Saweetie.
Hey, that's right. That's always cool when it's like two artists are together and like using each other to kind of just make their work go further. You know what I'm saying? To make better music and things like that. So he inspires you and you inspire him, right?
Definitely. But I feel like because like I come in with like new flavor, I have my own like ideas. So, he kind of be like watching me do my mood boards and he's like, oh, what's that? And I be putting them on. And he's just so seasoned and just he has so much experience, so it makes me want to go hard in the studio because he'll tell me if something is weak. So like, I feel like I always gotta come with it. Like he inspires me to be better.
Right, I was gonna say like being that y'all both in the same lane, like do you use each other like as a sounding board? Like yo, listen to this shit. Is it hitting right or?
Yeah, because what's beautiful about a relationship is like you get the woman's perspective and the male's perspective. So I'm always like, okay, babe, like does this sound cool? And he like. Do you think like your ladies and the girls look like this? So it's just like a bouncing the ball off of one another type of
thing. Right. Okay. Little yin and yang flow.
So you have a million talents. Let's talk about yet another one. Apparently you can throw down in the kitchen.
Like I was raised by my auntie, my grandma, my mom, and they can all cook. So I've always been into like seasoning and spices, but during quarantine, I've actually had time to cook. So I do what I can.
Because I did see one time when you were cooking some gumbo, and I was like, yo, she's for real. It's for real.
So gumbo, I'm not gonna lie, I need my grandma's supervision because that's too much ingredients to go to waste, and I can perfecting to do. But when it comes to like my kitchen, I love like seafood pasta, squid, some scallops, mussels, clams.
Ooh,
a little razzle dazzle.
I hear it.
The meat. I love steak. I like thin meat because actually it kind of depends. But the meat, because Quavo loves it. I make some seafood macaroni.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oof. All right, I'm gonna go get a lactate. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a task, but it was, oh my gosh, the lobster. I think it was lobster, shrimp. I think it was lobster and shrimp.
That
Wow.
shit hit.
Oh my gosh, and it made that noise. It was good.
Yeah, sloshy noise.
We know the
Oh.
noise.
Yo, we know the noise.
Yo, that's the new single, Lobster Mac and Cheese. You know what I'm
Cheese
saying?
noise.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like
Is
that.
there is there any food you would never eat?
Honestly, I eat everything, and Quay be like, "You tripping?" But one
Mhm.
food that I am dying to taste is escargot.
Yes, that's good. I've actually had it.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Really?
Yeah. It's
So
like
I've had a seafood slug that was boiled, but I want to try that raw escargot.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Look.
You gotta be ready for it, or if you're drunk, that makes it a little easier too. But
So the only reason that like it's stopping me is like I feel like I have to try it in Paris because that's like a European delicacy.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
it's not
I try it, I gotta try it the right way.
yeah, it's not the same
that's
if
a
you're just
fact.
like eating escargot in like Delaware or something. It don't hit the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is in the window at Starbucks. You're like, yo, let me get the escargot right there in the window.
Yeah, with
Throw it
chopped
in the
cheese.
microwave.
But yes. Oh man.
You cook old school or you cook new school? Because old school way is like, yo, is all eyes. You know what I'm saying? And then the new school way is like, yo, I have a quarter teaspoon of cardamom and
Taste as I go. So I think that's old school. But
facts.
Yeah.
for me because every time I might cook my favorite seafood pasta, but it tastes different every time because I taste as I go. I mean, it's still bomb, but you feel.
Mhm.
I always taste as I go. You got to just eye it. So
Right.
I wish I could create a recipe, but I'm more of like a taste as I go type of cook.
That's
You know what? I feel
let
like
me tell you.
I feel like someone's about to get a cooking show. Am I wrong here?
You know what
Is
I'm
that
saying?
next?
But y'all better call Aisha. That's my girl. I'm trying to do a little collab. You know, I know she be throwing down, and we be talking sometimes.
Oh yeah. Okay. You heard it
Yo,
here
listen.
first.
When you
Listen.
drop the pots and pans line, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in the market.
Hands real quick.
Here we go.
Shit.
We'll be in the ad for it with you. Yo, sweetie, thank you for taking time to talk to us. We know you're probably super busy, got things to do, or you might be in quarantine, or you might be about to just chef up a pot of chicken or something. I don't know. But listen, everyone that comes on our show is an illustrious guest, and every illustrious guest gets a neon sign. What would you like your neon sign to say?
I would like PBM, and then underneath it, say sweet.
Simple.
Bam.
Simple.
Pretty best
Listen,
music. So
we got the best graphic
Straight
team
to
in
the
the
point.
business. They're gonna hook it up for you, all right?
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Pretty Best Music, gonna be in stores soon. Be sure to check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Go cop
You got
that.
the Icy Lips in stores. Be sure to check that out.
Before I leave, you know, my generation, Generation Z, like I know, you know, like we see it on social media, but you know, every vote does count. So please go out there if you tapped in and make a difference for our country. It's getting real crazy. You feel me?
Mhm.
And we need to get somebody out of office. You feel me?
That's right.
Talk
Wink,
to
wink,
him.
nudge, nudge.
Talk to him.
All right. Message.
It's
Message.
Talk to him.
as a woman of color, you know, you feel like a black woman. So like we gotta talk to the youth. You know, it's important glitz and glamour. Like let's focus on, you know, politics and let's tap in to make a difference so that our communities can see the benefits that come from it. So let's really like step up this year.
There you
Guys,
go.
tap in and
There
vote
you
out here.
go.
Sweetie,
Salute
thank
to your
you.
queen.
Tap in, y'all.